The show. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run. Good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early. He'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Coming to the plate now, Max Munson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, 2-1.
I got 2-1.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Missed with a slider. Justin Turner waits on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Now with the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Lays off 2-2 now. Munson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that is your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Bounce down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. The 3-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Aramis Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. The 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that one just missed outside. Gerardo Parra would be next if they can. Three-two pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Giants on top 2-0. In Pollock is past meetings with Samardzija, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Parra is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Striding forward now, Chris Taylor. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Austin Barnes will be next. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Now batting, Austin Slater. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Here's Joe Panic. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So stepping in, Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 5.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Julio Urias. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance, Max Munson. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Panic. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aramis Garcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
In now, Brandon Crawford lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Gerardo Parra. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in to try it again, Austin Slater. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Turner's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Panic has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Joe Panic. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 29.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Glove by Turner. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder, number 5.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Chris Taylor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Flip of his glove for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Two pitches fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Heading out toward shallow right. Parra has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. First time up, he went down looking. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Solarte is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Aramis Garcia will be next. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Turner has it to second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Max Munson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Solarte ranging back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive. I don't really blame him.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Way through for a base hit.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. The throws in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
The batter, number 3.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ty Blach answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. In is Gerardo Parra. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And 1 gone. Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Slater. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail 3-2. Back here on MLB Network, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Jock Peterson now. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Another full count pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is under it. 1 away.
Now batting,
Max Munson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. High in the air out to center field. Maben is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Panik's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 3-2. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Buster Posey will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's set and gets this one off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Cameron Maben now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the left fielder, number 22.
Settling in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Evan Longoria. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants 2. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 91.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1-1, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Solarte is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Smoker is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Corey Seager will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. 2 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Austin Slater. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for San Francisco. Still a 3-2 ball game. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Tony Watson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Belt is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Corey Seager. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. This is pulled into right. Parra is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Max Munson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 74.
Here's Joe Panik. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Turner's got it. Throw on to first. He'll get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Cameron Maybin. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's just 1 for 6. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Bellinger is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julio Urias is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.